Monster! Hello, everyone. It's Erik. We wanted to say at the top of this episode that we apologize for some technical difficulties while we recorded. Apparently, periodically throughout, you hear what is being described to me as robot farts. Yes, robot farts. So enjoy episode 108 of Relax, and we apologize for the robot
farts. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Okay.
You can relax. Colleen and Erik have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast. I'm Colleen Ballinger here with my wonderful husband, Erik Stocklin.
Bok. I'm Erik Stocklin.
Bok.
Are we doing this raspy quiet thing tonight?
Well, I've got a cold.
Where'd you get that?
A flu from you, mister. But in case you're not listening, or in case you're only listening today and you're not watching, I should let the listeners know I'm holding a baby chick.
Yeah.
I'm holding a tiny baby chick.
He's not going to say
You guys
anything?
hear it?
I think he's got stage.
He's chirping a
fright.
little. Or hopefully she. We keep saying he, but...
Well, we
We're
hope
hoping
that they're all.
she's.
The other ones are right by me.
See if they say anything.
Are you guys going to be shy? There they go. I wonder if you can hear that. I hope they can hear that. Anyway.
I don't know. What a way to start.
I know. Wow, just silent. They hear nothing.
We got chickens.
We got chickens, guys.
Baby chicks,
we
four
got
of
baby
them.
chicks. We're very excited about it. They're very cute.
We are neck deep in doing research.
Education on chicks and chickens.
It's something we've both
Galore.
always wanted.
Yeah.
And now we have a little bit of room, and we think it'd be a great thing for our kids and for us and for eggs, because you love eggs. You use them in baking. Do you eat eggs other than baking?
They make me sick.
Me too.
But I love them.
Yeah.
But they do make me sick.
What are we talking here? We talking scrambled?
Depends on my mood, but like I love a scramble. I love a poached.
I'm a poached guy
Yeah,
these
I know you
days.
are. I love that about you.
I used to be over easy always. You know what over
Really?
easy is?
Of course I know what over easy is.
Describe to me an over
You
easy
put
egg.
the egg in the pan. You don't scramble that ish. You let
No?
it just sit there and you flip a doodah day.
Flip a doodah day.
Don't break that yolk.
No.
Keep the yolk Gooey Town USA.
Gooey town.
But just cook the whites a bit.
Right.
The end.
The end.
Add some
so it's
salt
cooked
and
on
pepper.
both sides. Yeah. Love, this sounds perfect. How have you never made me an over easy egg before?
I don't know. I don't
'Cause
really
you
cook
sound
eggs
like
very
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, guys, just so you know, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm so sorry. I have to apologize because I have this like leftovers of this flu cold thing. And the leftovers means just like a dry throat that causes me to cough a lot. So I'm going to try my hardest to not cough a lot, but oh God, I'm trying to hide
It's
one.
not good for podcasting.
So I'm so sorry if I'm coughing in your ears the whole time. But so I just wanted to say that at the beginning because I feel really bad. If I
You
cough
never got
into
the
mic.
pink eye though.
Thank God.
I know.
I wasn't putting poop in my eyes, kid.
That's not what happened.
Okay.
Well, everybody else got pink eye. Does everybody else have
Flynn
poop in
didn't
their
get
eyes?
poop in their eyes, and I didn't get poop in my eyes.
A little bit.
Flynn didn't get pink eye, and I didn't get pink eye. Just you and Babus. Okay? And everyone's healed now. It was a
I would
quick
just
fix.
see if I were like able to bet on this before this happened. You know what I mean? I would have bet that you were the one to get pink eye.
Oh, for sure. I think I've had it so many
So
times.
good
My
for
body.
you.
I think my body was like, we've had that.
Right.
My body was like, nah, we don't need to do that this time.
You've already done that trend.
So many times.
Yeah. Are you going to talk to me in this podcast, or are you just going to play with that chicken?
I'm going to try to talk to you as much as I can, but it does cause me to cough a lot. So you might have to do the majority of the coughing or the talking, and I'll do the majority of the coughing. But I want to know who.
Oh my God. This is our best one yet.
I know. I need to know who.
Big show
Who
tonight.
needs to relax? Mine's simple. Who needs to relax for me is this dry cough. It's so obnoxious. It's driving me crazy. It's making me like near tears frustrated. Because it's not like, at least if it was a productive cough and like phlegm was coming up, I'd be like, okay, there's
Yeah.
a reason for this. But this is just like an obnoxious dry tickle
Yeah.
that causes me to cough all the time uncontrollably. And it is so annoying.
You know, there's something that happens in couples. I wonder about this, that like when the other one gets sick, because I kind of got this sense from you when I was sick 2 episodes previous that like as much as you love the other person, as much as like you want them to get better and to care for them, it's also like a little bit annoying that the other person is sick. And you've been coughing so much.
Oh yeah.
That I'm kind of like, what did you just called it, a man cold for me? Mm-hmm. What would the version be for you?
It doesn't exist for a woman.
Okay.
Sorry.
But you
can just call me a big old baby.
You got a big old baby cough.
I mean,
sometimes it's annoying is what I'm saying.
I
this
agree.
Is impossible. Like I'm running to the store to get you medicine. I'm bringing you water. I'm bringing you medicine. I'm cooking for you.
I know.
I'm trying to like watch the kids as much as I can, let you rest. And
yeah,
I love you, but you're still annoying me with your cough.
I know. It's annoying me too. I'm not upset about it.
Uh-huh.
You're allowed to be annoyed. So am I. I want it to go away. Is that who needs to relax?
How much cough medicine did you take? Because that was your relax. You were talking about your
like
cough.
1,000.
Uh-huh. You took 1,000 cough medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you're...
Guess what it did?
I don't think you're right.
Guess
right
what it
now.
did? Nothing.
It did something because you're spacey.
I'm tired because I haven't slept in days. But the cough medicine doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I feel like cough medicine is like usually helps you to like get the mucus up or something, but there's no mucus. It's literally just a dry tickle that like
they make ones for mucus too, but the one I got you wasn't for that. It said it was a cough suppressant.
Well, it's not suppressing nothing. But thank you for getting it. It was very sweet of you to go get that.
Of course, yeah, you're welcome.
Who needs to relax, Levy?
For me, it's a bit deeper.
Okay. Do you want to?
I have something on my face.
A deep zit?
No, glasses.
Oh, yeah.
You're wasted.
I know. I'm just tired. Glasses are so cute on you. I love them.
So I feel like I've been talking about this for a few weeks about needing to go to an eye doctor.
Okay, before you get into your glasses talk, your cute, freaking handsome glasses talk, I'm going to put the chickie away. Okay. Because the chicken is very cute.
So cute.
And so are you with your glasses. Do you
call it chicken or do you call it chick?
It's a little chickie. Earlier today, I was like, oh, my little chick dick. And I was like, I shouldn't call it that. That's not good. Anyway, I'm going to put them away.
Flynn calls them chickies.
All right, Levy. I put the chickie away.
Sorry.
Tell me about your
I know you
glasses.
really wanted to keep holding it. They say that we've been advised to spend as much personal time in holding them as possible because then they will be friendlier. Mm-hmm. Apparently there are certain breeds that are friendlier, but the people that I talked to at the chicken place were like, it's more about how much time you spend with them and loving them,
and
which
chickens,
I appreciate you doing.
They're able to remember 10 faces about. So I want them to know who I am.
They can remember 10 faces?
I think that's what I saw someone say on one of the YouTube educational videos I watched.
10, that's it?
Well, about that, I don't know what the exact. I don't know that you can go up to chickens and be like, "Hey, how many faces do you recognize?"
Right.
You know, I think
but somebody's tested a chicken for this.
I guess so, but yeah, that's apparently.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get like really into it.
We already are. I literally made a chicken calendar today.
I know, and I've been like secretly out in the backyard working on a chicken coop for weeks.
I know.
In preparation, I've found the chickens and researched the breed.
And now we're expanding our chicken coop already. There's plans of expansion already too.
They have names, kind of.
Kind of. The last I asked Flynn which was a couple hours ago. He said it was Pink, Big.
Is Pink spelled like the singer? Is the I is actually an exclamation?
Flynn can't spell, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can name it. We can spell it with anything.
Okay. Just if I was going to be spelling it, which I'm sure I will be spelling it all the time.
I love Pink, the singer, but I was just thinking like literally the color pink.
Okay.
Because that's Flynn's favorite color right now.
Sure.
Pink, Big, which Big is short for some kind of a weed, poleweed. Poleweed Big is what he said it was.
Poleweed, yeah.
Poleweed Big, but we call it Big.
Like, is that, no, correct me if I'm wrong, is this a Sex and the City reference from our son?
He's never seen the show, but we can say that it is.
Okay.
Although Big's not my favorite character, but
I don't know anything about it. I just know that is the name of a character on that show, right?
Yeah, he is. But he's not, to me, it's a very toxic relationship, in my opinion. But
in your opinion, did you ever watch? I've never seen it.
Love Sex in the City.
But I do remember like being in New York and seeing like the tour bus for it. There's like a Sex in the City tour bus always going around.
You know how people nowadays watch Friends like on repeat, like it's like a thing, or like The Office?
Yeah, sure.
That's
Of
how I
course.
was with the Sex and the City in college. Like
For
it was
who?
just
For you.
for me. I had the DVDs of every season and I just watched it on repeat in college.
What do they do?
In Sex and the City?
Yeah.
Just be amazing, awesome women.
Is
They're
it
all
like
just so
Is it
different.
really sexy? Is it like all about is it like
Yeah, there's a lot of sex. Scandal.
and
Scandalous.
you would watch this at your college?
Well, not like
Alone?
at
Were you
the
hiding?
college,
Were
like
you
in my
hi-
dorm room.
I know,
like,
but were you like hiding under a blanket watching it?
No, I'd watch it like on my computer, like with a DVD player.
What?
Yeah, I had like every DVD of it.
So you had the DVDs of it. It wasn't
Yes.
like on. Okay.
No, I had every DVD of it.
Every DVD.
Mhm.
Why
I think I
would
got it
you-
from my
You
sister-in-law.
literally never mentioned Sex and the City to me.
I
ever.
love it. I think it's so good.
You've never mentioned
I
it.
love it. I love
Is
it.
that your Sopranos? Is it
no,
like
I wouldn't say it's the best show in the world.
okay?
I don't know that I have a show that I think is the best show in the world, but no, I just liked it a lot in college.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've watched it since then. I watched the first movie and maybe the
The
second one.
first movies? There are 2 movies?
I think there's like 100. I don't know.
What do
I
you
feel like there's
mean?
3 or 4.
I know that they did a movie. Dude, there's like a prequel series too that they made.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
You didn't watch that?
Mm-mm. No. Anyway, we were talking about the chicks' names. Okay. And then I want to hear about your glasses, but oh God, there's so much to talk about. Okay.
There's so much.
Big, pull weed big, but just big.
Uh-huh.
Pink. Originally he named one Clean, but that one went away. Not the bird, the name. He named one, he I don't know, he said like poopy head butt or poop face or
It was
it changes a
poopy
lot.
butt. Yeah, poopy
no,
butt.
it was poopy head. Because I said poopy butt and he was like, no.
Well, it was poopy butt yesterday.
Poopy head. And then it was poop head and then it was butt head. He kept changing
To be
it.
clear, this one did have poop on its butt.
We cleaned it.
Yeah, there's
Because
like,
it's
it's like a
dangerous for little
thing.
chickies when
Yeah.
they get the poopy butt.
We
And you have
know.
to-
We do our research. We know.
But when we got the chick, it had poopy butt. And
Yeah.
so we immediately like had to clean it. So, but anyway, that's why we called it poopy butt. Anyway, there's that. And then there was, oh gosh, what was the last one?
Is he still doing applesauce?
Yeah, applesauce. Applesauce. So applesauce, pink, big, and poopy butt or poopy head. Who knows?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, those are the names of the chicks. And we're going to say thanks to our first sponsor and then
Well,
hear
I
all
have to
about
talk about. I
Eric's
have to
glasses.
talk about the Kids' Choice Awards with you.
I have to tell you about a rumor that is going on about you and me in our relationship. There is crazy drama about you and me right now on
What
the
are you
internet.
talking
On
about?
TikTok. Yeah, I know.
On TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
What about it?
I'll tell you in a minute. First, we're going to say
Are
thank
you being
you.
serious?
I'm
This
being
makes me
dead serious.
I'm already so uncomfortable.
Okay, first we're going to say...
We might come back after this and I'm not here anymore.
Okay, we're going to say thank you to HelloFresh. We love HelloFresh here on this podcast, and we're excited to talk about them yet again on our show. This episode is brought to you by lovely HelloFresh. So if you want to know what HelloFresh is, I'll tell you. You can get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. And that is why it's America's #1 meal kit. Okay? March is National Nutrition Month, and HelloFresh makes it easy to choose delicious, dietitian-approved meals. Simply look for the Dietitian Win tag on their menu choices for meals under 700 calories and with 1/3 less sodium. Hello. That's something that's really hard for me to do, is figure out like what is best for me. I've talked to a dietitian before and I got stressed out. So like to have it already just like figured out for me, that makes life a lot easier. And the cost of groceries is going up like banana pants. And now is the perfect time because of that to get started with HelloFresh. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. They also have 40 weekly recipes you can choose from for all your meal occasions, lifestyles, and preferences. You can take your pick from meals like soy glazed salmon with rice, which is super good, or mushroom and chive risotto. I haven't tried that one yet, but that sounds amazing. Oh my God, I need to try that next. HelloFresh knows you're busy, and that is why they take care of the meal planning and prepping, freeing up extra time in your schedule with pre-portioned ingredients, foolproof recipes, and convenient doorstep delivery. HelloFresh makes it easy to get dinner on the table. We love it. It makes our life a lot easier. It saves us a lot of time trying to figure out what to eat, what's healthy that we could cook. It saves us money on, getting food delivered to the house, which is so expensive. Delivery charges are crazy these days. I can't believe it. Like sometimes I'll get fast food and I'm like, how is it more expensive than if I went to a fancy restaurant? So it's saving us lots of money in that way. And also just it's cheaper than groceries in most scenarios. And the food's just yummy. And so it makes it easy and fast for us to cook dinner as a family, and we really like it. Go to HelloFresh.com/relax60 and use code relax60 for 60% off plus free shipping. That's a lot, guys. So like I said, HelloFresh.com/relax60 and use code relax60 for 60% off plus free shipping. Go try America's #1 meal kit today. All right, Lovey.
Yes.
Let's talk about your glasses, your beautiful glasses.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to say here. And now I'm very distracted because you said something about TikTok rumors. Mm-hmm. And also I feel like there's a lot of other stuff to talk about because we just got back 2 days ago from the Kids' Choice Awards where you won Best Female Human Slime.
Okay.
But I did also finally go to an eye doctor because I used ZocDoc, one of our previous sponsors, maybe future. I don't know. Found a great eye optician. And I went in there and it was crazy. They had all these machines and all these tests. I don't think I've done it since I was in junior high or elementary school when you like do like an eye test as like part of like an eye test day. You know what I mean? Or something. It literally had been that long. And apparently technology has advanced so much since then, in that many years that there's all these different machines and where they literally showed me a picture of the back of my eyeball and everything. And my eyes are healthy. Everything's good. But I do have a slight stigmatism in my left eye and a very slight one in my right eye. So my fears were confirmed that like this eye is not, any case, I'd never seen it clear. I feel like I can't ever remember seeing it clearly because the first time they gave me glasses to try on, it felt like one of those kind of like moments that you see in a viral video or something like that. It's like someone I was seeing in HD for the first time ever, like in my life. It was a really bizarre thing. And I feel like I used to wear kind of pretend glasses because like I felt like I was hiding a little bit or it was something different. It was a different accessory or something, like it was kind of like fun. And I would hear from people that actually needed glasses that they looked down on that because like, you don't know like how much of a pain in the arse this actually is. And it really is like already like a week of this. And the kind of Pandora's box it opened now, knowing that my vision is actually like worse now and knowing that and being aware of the difference and it being so much in the forefront of my mind. It's like, it stinks. It's stinky.
When you said it's been giving you a headache too, like the adjustment, right?
Yeah. It's been giving me a headache. It's been like dizzying and it's just really bizarre to actually need it. Now knowing the difference. And it's uncomfortable in the sun or like when there's slipping, it's a thing on your, you know what I mean? Like it used to be like kind of like a cool accessory to me. And now I feel really stupid about that because now I'm seeing, it's like getting like it's like having a crappy TV for the past 10 years and then getting like a really fancy HD TV and being like, wow, the image is so clear. Like now that's my eye, communicating with my brain. It's like really strange.
Yeah, because you said now you can't go back to like
you can't. No,
how you said it to me was very interesting. Where it's like, you're suddenly seeing in HD. You kept saying, and that like I remember one night you took your glasses, like the first night or maybe second, you took your glasses off. And you're like, oh, and you were so disappointed because you were like, I feel like you just wanted to not have to put them on. Or not have to need them or whatever, but then you realize that like they were actually helping. You're like, oh, I literally have to wear these.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like super frustrating because it makes you feel old and like you're, I don't know, decaying. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
there's a lot of not old people who wear glasses.
No,
like a lot of people wear glasses.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm misspeaking a lot during this because like I'm trivializing like people who have like really bad sight issues. You know what I mean? Like I don't mean to do that like whatsoever. I don't see it that. I mean, I don't have bad eyesight at all, but like I'm saying like I haven't heard you say anything like that. I feel like if anything, you're validating them. Like oh, I never knew how. That's my intention. That's my intention, and I hope so. But yeah, it's like. So it's nighttime and you get stopped at like a red arrow to turn left, right? I used to always think like, oh, it's hard to see, it's at night, lights are blurry. You know what I mean? And now I have these and if I have them on at night, I see this clearly defined red arrow and I can pull them down and just see like a blurry light. And it's like, you can't go back from that. Cause now, I don't know. I don't, but
I'm sorry, Lovey. Well, you look so cute.
But I'm
in them.
glad you have some weird glasses, kink. And
I don't have a glasses kink. I have a you kink.
Mm-hmm.
I think you look very cute in glasses.
But this is my, here's the other thing. This is like my one and only pair now that I got at the
that's
place.
what's exciting is now
it's not exciting because it's a very expensive thing. I'm a sunglasses person.
Yes,
I like
you are.
sunglasses and what am I gonna do? Like, because you kind of want to wear these during the day, but then when the sunlight is shining through these, it feels like a hot, and it's not even hot now, like magnifying glass or something. Like, so now what? I have to get
you have to get prescription sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah, but then I can't just have the one pair. You know what I mean? I have to have like variety.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is you should make it fun. Like you,
they're so expensive.
I know, but you love a nice pair of sunglasses.
Yeah,
come on.
No, I know,
but nice pair of sunglasses.
But I also don't like waiting, and now it's like a thing. You find them, then you have to take them, and then you have to they have to send them to a place. Like 3 weeks later, you'll get. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't like waiting.
Yeah. Well,
either. I don't know. It's been a whole thing.
Yeah, you're so sad about it. Well, you look cute.
I am. Yeah, I've had like really kind of hard moments about it. But again, like I'm super lucky. 90% of people there are telling me have like a slight stigmatism. Like I don't I definitely don't like need them. You know what I mean? So I'm just being a total whiner brat complaining about this. But like now, like knowing the difference is it's like it's just like an intense thing. I used to always think I had like really good vision. I don't know.
Last time I got my eyes checked, which I don't even remember how long ago that was. I had 20/20 vision, but I'm like, oh, what if I have astigmatism? Like,
I don't know.
How do you know?
I don't know. My advice, I guess, would be like, don't check.
Well,
because then what if you do and then you'll...
Well, I see a red arrow. Like, it's not just blurry.
I know. Well, you're one of the reasons, talking to you is one of the reasons why I figured out like there was something wrong, because you showed me that TikTok about how people with astigmatism see lights at night. And it was like, that's literally how I see lights at night.
What do you mean that's lights?
That's lights, yeah.
Yeah.
When we were driving back from your show upstairs, was it Fresno or something? Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, isn't it so hard with all these blurry lights? And you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lovey.
It's okay.
You could get that eye surgery thing.
I don't think so. I don't think I could ever do that. And I don't think I could ever do contacts.
You don't think you could do contacts?
I don't. And now I feel so terrible because like people were doing this at a young age. People do this at a young age.
There's babies with glasses.
There's babies with glasses. Like, yeah, I feel terrible.
Why do you feel terrible?
I don't know, because I used to like wear glasses because I thought they were like looked cool.
They do look cool. Glasses are cool.
Right. Yeah. But I didn't actually need them. And so I feel like in some way that was like insulting the people that actually did.
Are you insulted now that you're wearing them? If like I were to wear them to look cool?
No, not at all.
So I don't know. Maybe they'll tell us if that's insulting or not.
I think it probably is to some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would say fair enough. And I apologize for that, for previous accessorizing my face.
I think it's fine. But I don't have astigmatism, so I'm not allowed to say, I don't think.
Yeah. I do think it's like...
Well, you look very cute. So...
Yeah, it's a weird adjustment to someone who's never needed them to now like...
I think make it fun. Pick out a bunch of frames you like and...
Of course, yeah. What are you going to do?
That, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I like them. I think you look cutie patootie.
Eat your carrots.
Does that actually work? Because my grandpa used to always say that to me.
Yeah, sure. There's lots of things. So like all the omegas, you know what I mean? There's lots of things.
Always say like you have to eat carrots to help your eyes. And I thought I would go blind if I didn't eat carrots.
I have a whole sheet that the optometrist gave me. You can look at it, but there's it's like the omegas. So like carrots are great, leafy greens are great. Like a lot of the fish, like salmon, sardines. You love sardines?
Yeah. Well, I like a Caesar salad, I guess.
Like all that kind of stuff, is good for the vitamins and minerals that they...
Interesting.
It sure is, love, and I definitely am the authority on this and know everything about it, and take me
now that you've had glasses for 1 week.
Fact, yeah. So,
well, I think you look great, and I don't think that you are speaking offensively at all. I think that you're if anything, now you're more aware of what other people have to go through because you have like a slight, life experience that's somewhat similar to other people's stigmatisms.
Seeing your face, your eyes right now that you're crossing, and our kids' faces, it was just bizarre. It's like I'd never seen your faces
For real?
this clear. Yes, yeah, like truly, yeah, like this, like clear, like everything was like a little bit like just the slightest bit, like like imagine you're like a focus puller like on set, right? Like so you have that dial, and it was just. And you were just like one off.
Oh, that would
so
drive
they were
me
like,
crazy.
we have to do another take. It's just slightly out. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of, that's what it feels like at least.
I bet you that's part of the reason, like, I bet that added to exhaustion for you because your brain was like constantly trying like an overdrive, trying to like see.
Maybe that was one of the questions. Like, do your eyes always feel tired? Which they definitely do. But like, that could be anything. I mean, that could be like, just like our kids.
That could be pink eye.
It could be pink eye. And I just did. Yeah.
So
much eye stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to take a break from talking about eye stuff.
Because I know it's really interesting and everybody wanted me to keep talking about it.
I did. But we're going to take a break to talk about our next sponsor, which is Helix. You guys, we like to talk about sleep a lot on this podcast because we don't get very much of it. But
That's true.
I will tell you that since our sleep patterns are few and far between, it means that we really want to make sure that when we can fall asleep, it's some good sleep. And that's why we have a Helix mattress, baby.
We sure do.
Now, we started working with Helix when we started the podcast, and man, did it change our sleep.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. That's like one of the best parts about starting this podcast.
Was meeting Helix.
Meeting Helix.
Yeah. I consider them one of my best friends these days.
So, yeah, I feel like our sleep's gotten a lot better.
Can I tell a quick story?
Yeah.
I was like up with the kids, and then you were working, and then you were like coming to help, and then I was like, hey, I need to go lay down for a second. Like I was like so dead, and I said to the kids, Daddy needs to go recharge his battery, and I went to our bed with our Helix mattress. I laid down. I fell asleep immediately.
Hey,
instantly.
If that's not a good endorsement, I don't know what is.
Woke up like 37 minutes later. Power nap. It was so hard for me to fall asleep generally, but like it was just it like literally saved my day.
Wow. Thank you, Helix, for that. You saved Eric's day. So Erik loves it. I love it. The kids love it. Our pets love it. The cats, oh my gosh, the cats probably love the mattress better than anybody else.
The chickens would probably like it.
That's true. So Helix Sleep is a premium mattress brand that provides tailored mattresses based on your unique sleep preferences. And the Helix lineup includes 14 unique mattresses, including a collection of luxury models, a mattress for big and tall sleepers, and even a mattress made just for little kiddos. So how do you know which Helix mattress works best for you and your body? That's pretty easy. You just take the Helix Sleep Quiz, and you find your perfect mattress in just under 2 minutes. And your personalized mattress is shipped straight to your door free of charge. Helix knows that there's no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own house. And then they offer a 100-night trial and a 10 to 15-year warranty to try out your new Helix mattress.
It's like 3.5 months.
Hello. Do it. Try it.
We took the quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Found out we were, because we're mostly majority side sleepers. Matched us up with a Midnight Lux.
Yeah, baby.
It's just a good name. If there was like a band playing down the street called Midnight Lux, I would say, hey, you want to go check out this band?
Yeah.
I don't know their music. I don't even know what genre of music they are, but their name is really cool.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we got that one, but you might get a completely different one because everyone's unique. Everyone sleeps differently.
I'm sure it would be great.
We're side sleepers. That's why we got paired up with the Midnight Lux. And so they have several different mattress models that you guys could choose from, each designed to be specific for your sleep position and your feel preferences. They have models with memory foam layers to provide optimal pressure relief if you sleep on your side, like we do. Models with a more responsive foam to cradle your body for essential support in stomach and back sleeping positions. Plus, enhanced cooling features to keep you from overheating at night. And if your spine needs some extra TLC, they got you. Every Helix mattress has a hybrid design, combining individually wrapped steel coils in the base.
Hybrid?
Hybrid?
Hybrid. You said hybrid.
Oh, hybrid. I don't know what I said.
Hybrid.
Hagrid? Anyway, Hagrid's not in the mattresses.
Is that a Harry Potter character?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Haggard.
Or Haggard, but not Haggard, no.
Hybrid.
Individually wrapped steel coils in the base with premium foam layers on top. It's the perfect combination of comfort and support. So not only is this mattress the best that we've slept on, but our setup was super fast and easy. They're delivered in a box and straight to your door for freezies. And Helix mattresses are American made and come with 10 to 15-year warranty, depending on the model. And if you don't take our word for it, Helix has been awarded the #1 mattress picked by GQ and Wired magazine. It is even recommended by multiple leading chiropractors and doctors of sleep medicine as a go-to solution for improving your sleep. So Helix is offering up to 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/relax. This is their best offer yet, and it's not going to last long, so go check it out. helixsleep.com/relax. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Okay, I'm just throwing this out there, love.
Okay.
When you had this flu,
I knew you were going to say this.
I let you not do the podcast that week, and I figured it out.
You want to call Gwen? Get her over here?
You want to do the rest of the podcast with my mom?
Gwen, you up? Want me to just text her that?
That's real weird.
Well, I had double pink eye on top of it, and that's why I would have done it with the flu.
Come on.
It was the double pink eye that made me.
So I got to put poop in my eyes for you to do an episode by yourself. I'm starting to struggle, guys. My throat's really not letting me talk much.
So do it
Eric's
later.
I win. I'm leaving. I'm going on tour.
Where?
To the Carolinas.
To the
North Carolina, South Carolina.
Just there? Just those two?
Those 2 states.
There's no other Carolinas.
No, I don't think so.
What cities in the Carolinas?
I don't remember.
Name cities in North Carolina.
In North?
Yeah.
Raleigh? Charlotte?
Oh, you're dying.
I think that's where I'm going.
Oh, no.
Okay. Where are you going? You talk. I can't talk.
Oh no, Lovey. I can't do this.
You can. I believe in you. Just talk.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here, caring for children and chickens and cats, and a dog perchance. And I'll be missing you very much.
I know. I miss
and wishing that I was at your show.
I miss when you would come to all my shows.
Yeah. Well, I still try to sometimes.
Yeah. I know. I love when you come to my shows. Oh my God. I love it. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling.
This is the craziest episode we've ever done.
It's so annoying because I feel like I'm not even sick anymore. I feel like it's only my throat is like just stop functioning. Like,
yeah.
Like I don't feel like sick. It's literally just like a dry throat, cough, deafness.
Right.
It's so obnoxious.
It is.
So I'm very sorry, guys.
It's not obnoxious. I feel like I just myself included and everyone listening probably just feels really bad. And I do have a cough drop in too, and I'm trying. Punishing you that you're doing this right now.
I've taken Robitussin.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's obvious that you've taken Robitussin. Yeah.
And something else you gave me. I've tried every kind of cough drop.
You tried Delsum?
I've tried everything. Like this dry cough. It's been days of just a dry cough that will not stop.
I know.
Driving me nuts.
Okay.
So you talk now.
Yeah, you just take a break. I'll just
go.
So we went I'm so proud of you. And it was so amazing to see you again at an award show, walk like a red carpet and be there. It was really fun and exciting for me. That's such a cool, weird, bizarre thing. Particularly because it was the Kids' Choice Awards, which is like a Nickelodeon, they slime people. Like, it's just like, it's, if you're someone who is easily overstimulated, like it was like that on.
We were so overstimulated after, like. It was. I feel like the car ride back was just silent because we were all just like. Ugh.
No, yeah, we didn't even. It was. But you had this idea to walk the red, I guess it's an orange carpet, as both yourself and Miranda, or they wanted you to, or whatever. I don't know. You did it.
No, they didn't want me to. I said I wanted to.
I couldn't believe that you pulled that off because there was a really strange there's still like the COVID protocol. So it was like this weird thing where you get there with all these other Kids' Choice Award celebrity nominee kind of people, and then you're waiting in a tent outside because you're getting these rapid COVID tests that weren't really that rapid. It kind of took.
I do want to cut you off here because I saw a comment that was like, "You're sick and you're going to this thing. How irresponsible!" And I just want to say that, like, yes, I'm at the tail end of this cold flu mamma jamma.
You're not like contagious anymore.
No, I've had it for a week. And at this point, it literally is just a dry throat cough. Like it's nothing else anymore. And also we COVID tested. We did everything.
You saw your doctor and you had to go ahead. Like,
and we had to go ahead. And also I really did. I don't think I like talked to or was close to anyone other than the couple of people who interviewed me. And, you know, I was sitting in between you and Corey at the awards and that was it. Like I didn't really like get up close to anybody really, except for the people who said hi to me.
No.
You know, so I was still, even though I had to go ahead, I was safe. And but yeah, I mean, what can you do? I got shows this weekend too. And I'm like stressed about that. So I'm gonna be wearing a mask the whole time traveling, even though I'm supposedly fine. I sound like a monster.
You went and saw your doctor and they literally like, it's fine. You're not.
I know, but I just kind of get paranoid about that stuff.
Well, that's nice of you.
Anyway, go ahead. So yeah, it was a crazy evening for us.
Yeah. It's so fun to watch you do those things. But like from my vantage at this particular award show, it was like just me and the kind of, they ushered me to an area where it was like me and like the stage moms essentially of like the other people. It's just like, it's the kid's choice. There's lots of very young people and very extravagant and like attire, you know what I mean? Like stylist kind of like attire. It was really interesting. And that's who I was watching.
Well, it was fun.
So proud. Yeah.
It was super fun, especially once I turned into Miranda. Like I had a lot more fun. I was really uncomfortable as me. It's really uncomfortable being.
I've always hated those things. I've always been super anxious and uncomfortable. I really don't like having to do the walk thing. I don't really understand it.
Doing Miranda is like almost like a superpower because I was so nervous. I was so uncomfortable. I was so awkward. I was so anxious. I was so like watching my vlog footage of me walking the carpet as myself versus me walking the carpet as Miranda I was physically so uncomfortable as me, like so awkward and so uncomfortable and like
I don't think so.
I'll show you the footage.
Look gorgeous. What are you talking about?
The pictures, whatever. I'm not talking about pictures. I'm talking about the footage of me. I have to show you the footage.
I haven't seen
the raw footage.
There's like video footage?
Yeah, like vlog footage of me, like of me walking, and I'm just like, I look so scared. But then once it's crazy because that was me. That's me, and that's how I felt. And I'm still me when I'm Miranda. But for some reason, like no fear, not embarrassed, didn't care. I did not care at all. I was just being totally weird on the red carpet. Yeah. Having so much fun. And I was insane. I did not feel nervous. I didn't feel anxious at all. I just felt like, I don't care. I'm just gonna be a weirdo.
No, I get that. Because that's part of why I wanted to be an actor. Yeah. Is that like, because you can like kind of be parts of yourself in a character.
I know, but I wish I could put that into me. I wish I could feel that way.
You can't, because fundamentally, like when you talk about that question, that's not possible. That's why we do what we do.
I guess so.
Yeah. But I think everybody like has that feeling with red carpets because there was like, I mean, they were TikTok children, but when they got to their moms next to me, they were like, whew, I did it. Aww. And they were, you could tell they were letting off some steam there. They had been nervous.
Well, it was a fun time, and thanks for coming, being my date.
Yeah, it was really fun to see in the theater when they put you on the big screen with the other nominees in your category. Mm-hmm. How it was.
I just felt so out of place. I was like, why am I nominated?
Like the video was like it was like Charlie D'Amelio, and then the next clip was you, and you were wearing a muumuu. Just standing, just in our house, like a video that you made in our house. You know, yeah. It
was like her dancing, and it was like me just like standing in a muumuu, like
right,
not moving.
I mean, it was so incredibly funny. I loved it. Yeah.
You know what happened? One of my interviews as Miranda, the interviewer was like, you could tell like a lot of these interviewers, they don't know who these people are. And I do not blame them because there's a lot of people they have to talk to. How on earth would you know everybody? Yeah. Like there's no way. And you have to pretend to know everybody too. Because everyone walking the carpet. They're not wearing
like an earpiece and there's someone that like telling them?
No, it's great. That's such a hard job, dude. Like I could never do it. I'm so impressed by them because like everyone who walks the carpet and everyone who gets interviewed thinks everyone knows who I am. And these people, like, they don't know who a lot of you are, but they have to act like they do, you know, to interview you.
Yeah.
So they have to think of questions that are generic enough that, but like still seem like they know, you know what I mean? So this one girl was asking me as Miranda, the timing was crazy. She goes, so what celebrity are you most excited to see tonight? And right when she said that over the loudspeaker of like the pre-roll before the show, I guess, it was like coming up on the Kids' Choice Awards. And it was like listing people, but it's listed Miranda Sings. So she's like, which celebrity are you most excited to see? And then it goes, Miranda Sings, like on the speaker.
Yeah, I heard it.
And it gave me such great material because I was like, me, obviously, did you hear? I'm a celebrity.
Saw that happen. Yeah, I saw that moment.
But I couldn't believe the timing of that. I was
I
like,
know.
And also when it happened, there was like genuine shock from me because I was like, why are they saying my name? Like I'm like the least known celebrity at this place.
Yeah.
So I was like, shocked that it was even being announced.
I had to do this for the first time after I did an ABC show called Mistresses. It was like one of my first things ever. So like nobody knew who I was, but I was a series regular on that show, and they made me go to a big press day for like ABC and all of their shows, and we had to do like all these interviews like all day and like pants in front of TV critics, and then we had to like at the very end of the day. So I'm like dead tired, like walk a red carpet for all these photos. This is my first time ever doing it. I feel like I looked green because I was so tired and so nervous. And then I didn't even know this was part of it, but at the end of it was like, I feel like I'm going to remember her name. It was like Maria Menounos or somebody. It was like the most famous, like entertainment, red carpet interviewer at the time. And I'm like, well, they're not going to have me go to her because I'm not anybody. I don't belong here. Like total imposter syndrome. But there's like, it's kind of like a line where you like kind of have to then. And so like whoever it was from the show then just placed me in front of her, and she looked at me and I registered in her eyes, I don't know who this person is. And I literally, and it was like, felt bad. I felt like,
that's how I felt yesterday.
I was like, I don't know who I am either. That's
how I felt too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she just goes, so, and you could just see it all happening in her eyes. And she just says to me, like, are you having fun? Are you excited to be here?
Yep.
Like nothing personal whatsoever. Nothing about the project I was working on. Nothing, not my name, not anything. And I kind of like cut it really short because it was just, I wanted to crawl inside my own skin and die.
Yeah.
Like it was so absolutely uncomfortable. And I don't think that's anywhere. Like you can't find that because they were like, they immediately burned whatever footage they had of that moment. But yeah, so I can understand that happening to someone like me, but like people know they're announcing your name on the loudspeaker.
Okay.
Well,
know. You know what? No one knows me, but you know who we know? Indeed. So we're going to say thanks to them.
Lots of people.
And then I'll tell you about the TikTok drama I was.
Oh my God. What? Yeah, that's really distracting to me. Tell me what it is.
I will. But first, let's say thanks to our next sponsor, which is Indeed.
Think about someone who has changed your life for the better. How incredible would it be if your company could find more of those life-changing people right when you needed them? If you're hiring, you need Indeed. Love, I wish I could hire you.
You wish you could hire me?
Yeah.
Okay. You could.
Well,
for what?
Well, I'm just saying you've changed my life for the better.
Oh.
Yeah. So in my company...
So you're saying you'd want to hire people
who are... Are there more of you?
So if you were to put a thing on Indeed, you'd be like, people like Colleen Ballinger?
Think, picture, imagine, think Colleen Ballinger.
Okay, got it.
That's what I'm looking for. Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites looking for candidates with the right skills when you can do it all with Indeed. Find top talent fast with Indeed's suite of powerful hiring tools like Indeed Instant Match, assessments, and virtual interviews. Do you hate waiting? Indeed's US data shows that over 80% of Indeed employers find quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job. You know, something that I love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy because of their Instant Match feature. Candidates you invite to apply through Instant Match are 3 times more likely to apply to your job than candidates who only see it in a search, according to US Indeed data. With Instant Match, as soon as you sponsor a post, you get a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description, and you can invite them to apply right away.
Indeed does all the hard work for you. Sponsor a job and boom, Instant Match shows you candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your job description immediately after you post. With Instant Match, you can start hiring fast. Didn't rhyme, but I said it like it rhymes. But I feel like, I don't know who writes the ad copy for Indeed, but rhyme guys, maybe Indeed can post on their own site, hey, we're looking for someone who writes podcast ad copy who's good at rhyming.
Indeed, and plant the seed.
Thank you. Yes. See, this is what I'm saying. We're looking for Colleen Ballinger. Like, just post that Indeed for your own. Learn from your own company. Indeed. Now I feel bad because there's someone who's actually writing this.
Indeed.
And maybe now they're going to get fired because I said that.
We won't make you bleed. Indeed. Don't be too greedy.
Well, see, this is
I'm good at this.
This is really good. And maybe the person who writes this for Indeed, like on their original application for Indeed, was like, I'm a good learner. And they're learning from me talking about how they need to rhyme better. Indeed knows when you're growing your own business, you have to make every dollar count. That's why with Indeed, you only pay for quality applications that match your must-have job requirements. Visit Indeed.com/relax to start hiring now. Just go to Indeed.com/relax. Indeed.com/relax. Need to hire? You need Indeed. See how it rhymes?
Okay, Levy, do you want to know?
I'm so nervous about this
TikTok.
I hate
there's
drama.
Some
specifically
weird
internet drama
feature thing on TikTok now, where if you watch a video and you're like, oh, I want to comment on this video, right? So I'll show you.
I don't understand. Not that I understand anything about TikTok, so
I'll show you. Okay, so if I were to go to Miranda Sings TikTok, okay,
sure.
and I wanted to comment something, I click on the comments to comment something, right? And then there's a little, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand. Okay, so it says search on the top, like a search thing. It says Miranda Sings show above, so I would comment down here, but in the comments, sometimes in comment sections, you see search, and then you can click on it and it takes you to people who have searched that phrase or whatever, I guess. But there's some glitch happening.
A glitch?
There's some glitch. I don't know what's going on, but
see, I don't even know that because I've literally never commented on a TikTok.
Wow. Did you know that we broke up? Did you know that?
No.
We broke up, Lovey.
What, are people saying that they think we broke up?
We broke up.
Listen. What do you mean?
Every effing TikTok that I post, that search thing, I'll show you. I'm going to send pictures to Chris.
Because people,
my brother-in-law, who edits
people are searching it?
Look, these are all my most recent TikToks I've posted. Look at the search. Colleen and Erik broke up. 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 Colleen and Erik broke up.
Does that mean people are searching that?
No, it means nothing. And this is what I found out. Because at first I was like, are people searching this? Do people think we broke up?
Because my mind would think having basic knowledge of the internet, that would be because that is the most common
That's what
search.
I thought too.
Yeah.
So when I first saw that, I was like, wait, do people think we broke up? Why would people think that? My mind was
also, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a bit more complicated
so
than that.
I was like, why would people think that? That's so bizarre. But I think there's something going on. There's some, not a glitch, but I think someone's figuring out how to hack this, because what I found out now is that, listen.
Now you've got my attention.
There have been multiple times where that search bar thing has caused drama because rumors have started from it. For example, that for me, every single video you can comment on of mine says.
So even if you're just innocently leaving a comment, that's going to automatically be there. Even if you're not searching for that, you have no idea.
It gives you a suggested search if you comment.
And the suggested search for anyone who comments on any of your TikToks is Erik and Colleen broke up.
Right now it is. Yeah. And I was like, what's going on? Why are people thinking this? That's so funny. How weird. And I couldn't find anything. And even when you search that, no, because I was like, maybe someone made a video saying that we broke up and there's some funny gossip video about it or something. So I clicked on it because I was like, I got to see. And there was nothing. So I was like, what's going on? So here's the tea, Lovey, that this has caused drama. So there's some glitch happening because JoJo, I guess people thought she was pregnant because that was popping up in her search bar. JoJo Siwa is pregnant. which she has not implied that. No one has thought that. There's no reason for anyone to think that. And she's obviously not pregnant. But like, so then there was rumor going around that she was pregnant because that must be the most searched thing.
Right.
So she must be pregnant. And then,
if I saw that in yours, I would literally be like, yeah, they probably did. Yeah.
And then
they probably did break up.
This, there's this like nurse TikToker that I follow, like a labor and delivery nurse. And she posted, a rough kind of TikTok about like she had a really hard day at work. And the search of it was like so horrible. It was about another TikToker who is well known, who's pregnant, and saying like the search was saying that like her pregnancy had ended, and which is not true. It's a complete false, made up lie, not real. And so like there's all the, I'm saying that like all in the search bar of popular TikTokers or popular people on TikTok, someone is like putting in things to like make up gossip and drama that's not true, like out of literally nowhere. Isn't that
because
weird?
well, they're not. It doesn't seem to me to be AI generated. And it doesn't seem to me to be random either. It seems
right.
It seems like
it's a little like trying to make some drama happen.
But who's
I don't know.
Does someone figure out how to like control that?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it. I have no control over it. I have no control over what pops up in the search bar of my videos.
I don't understand the internet. I've never understood it. But I've always been aware that it's like a huge part of your life and your career and everything. And I've always like respected that of you and loved that about you and admired how you are so open and involved with your fans. But I've never understood it. And the closest I came to like really enjoying it was like when we were first kind of together and there was like fan fiction. Mm-hmm. Do you remember we did a video?
That's how we told everyone we were dating.
Yeah. Is that really?
Yeah.
We did a video. You asked me to do a video with you, like recreating fan fiction about like our relationship. And I remember it being the most fun I've ever had with you. It was like, it was so fun. Does that still exist?
Yeah, of course.
And reading that and then like playing those.
I think I was pregnant when we did that.
Yeah. You must have been. So to now, it's things that since then, it's so like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's like, it's hard to like participate in that as someone who's like, that there's so many. Yeah. So problematic. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on, but TikTok needs to fix that feature because it's causing big problems. But it's annoying to me because I'm posting these TikToks and then people are commenting and reacting to my TikToks in the comments and I'm reacting to them. But then all of a sudden the comments become like
forced to see that.
They're forced to see that's the top thing you see when you click on it. So then people started commenting like, wait, why is the search Colleen and Erik broke up? Did they break up? Right. So everyone's like starts panicking. And then my comments are all that. And I'm like, this is so weird. Like, how did that happen?
Or what if they weren't panicking? What if they were like happy about it?
Well, I don't care.
Well, even if I saw that, I would be like, wait, what? Like, well, I'm in this relationship. If I like, not that this would ever happen, but if I looked at your TikToks and then was like, well, let me comment on this and then saw that, I would be like, uh-oh.
You would think we're breaking up? No, I saw it and I laughed and I was what? And then
I believe it or think something.
Well, I just assumed it came from where? From somewhere.
It came from where?
Oh my God. I thought it came from somewhere. Like I thought that someone had made a viral TikTok or video or something that we broke up. Or a joke video about it or something. I was like, this must have...
Who would do that?
Come from... No one. It didn't happen. Because I was like, this must have come from somewhere. Like, no one's searching that because why would they search that if we broke up? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So then I went... There's nothing. So it's just... I think someone's like hacked the system. And it's like putting in problematic crap.
This is a new thing?
I think so. Because I remember when it first started happening, when I first started seeing the search bar thing, it would be like funny things. Like it would be like not related. And sometimes it'd be like, why is the search bar soggy socks? And it would be like something random. Like, why is the search bar get the best fried chicken ever? Ha ha ha. Like to a video, like it never matched up.
I feel like, I've seen it in the past and it's been like very basic. It's like if there was like there was like a true crime thing, it would pop, like there would be the blue. I remember, I'm vaguely remembering the blue lettering and it would just say like
true crime or something.
Yeah. Not even true crime. It would say like and like no rumors about it, no like theories about it. It would just like, it would identify it so you could like, search it more widely. But that seems oddly specific.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so weird, because I feel like it used to just be like the Miranda one you saw, it just said Miranda sings show, which again was not related to that TikTok.
Was the TikTok about a Miranda
No.
sing? Yeah, exactly.
So it should just say Miranda sings, in the search bar, Colleen Ballinger in the search bar. And it shouldn't say like a very specific false rumor.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that weird? So I'm just here to let you know that we broke up. Okay? Apparently. I'm sorry that this is how you're finding out.
Just because some hacker?
I guess that's what people think. People think we broke up.
What's the reaction? Are they excited?
No, I think people are just like, why is that the search? Like, I don't think anyone believes it, but.
Well, even me, weird. I would be a little bit nervous.
You know what, though? One of the TikToks that it's on, I made a couple TikToks about going to the Kids' Choice Awards. And it is the top search of my Kids' Choice Awards TikToks. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I made 2 when I was there as me. And both of those TikToks say, did Colleen and Erik break up, as the search. When they have nothing, they just literally.
I'm probably not even in these TikToks.
No, you're not. It's just me talking about the Kids' Choice Awards. So anyway, but what's funny, this is unrelated to us breaking up. But today I talked to my agent, and
he wants us to break up.
He wants us to break up. No, he was talking to me about something exciting that I haven't even gotten to talk to you about yet. But I can't talk about it on here.
We have so many kids.
I know, but
all we get to talk about is like.
Remind me to talk to you about it, because I'm very excited. But we're talking about something else. But
is it the thing I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Is that thing happening? The thing
I don't know what thing
of?
You're thinking of.
I'm thinking of something that's super secret. Colleen Ballinger project. Is that happening?
There's a few of those. I don't know which one you're thinking of.
The deal one.
The deal one?
Yeah, the one we were talking about in the car ride, where you're like,
oh, yeah, it does have to do with that.
It does?
It has to do with that, yeah. But
so they came back with a different.
No. It's. We'll talk about it later. This is a horrible idea.
No, but I like.
This is so obnoxious to talk about this in the podcast. We can't do this right now. That's so annoying. We can't do that right now.
We're being vague.
It's very annoying. I know, but that's what's annoying. Is being vague is annoying. Like they're all like, come on, just say what it is. It's annoying.
Our specificity.
Oh, come on. Okay. Anyway, but when he called, the first thing he said to me was like, "Hey, what happened at the Kids' Choice Awards?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Is everything okay?" Did something really awkward happen?
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? No?" And then I realized I'd posted a TikTok talking about how I walked the red carpet as me, and the photographers were kind of like, "Who is this girl?" And I felt very uncomfortable. And then a couple of the interviewers said my name wrong. I didn't say my name at all, actually. They said someone else's name.
Carmen, you told me?
They said Carmen, and then another C name, but I don't remember. It wasn't that C word, but it was another name that starts with C, but it wasn't Colleen and it wasn't Carmen. It was like, I can't remember. It wasn't Colin. It was like something strange. It was like
Wasn't Colin?
It was not my name.
I don't think anybody was going to call you Colin.
But I remember thinking she was about to call. I was like, is she about to call me Colin? Like halfway through her word, and it wasn't that. I don't know. Anyway, 2 different people said the wrong name. The point is, I talked about this in TikTok.
Well, one of them was a little kid, right? The People magazine person was a little kid.
That one said my name right. Anyway, so they said Colleen. They didn't say Colleen. They said it wrong. So I talked about that, and I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, this is so awkward. No one wants me out. I don't want to be here. I want to die. And then I walked the carpet as Miranda, and then everyone was like, oh my God. And the photographers were like much more interested.
Yeah.
The interviews were much more interested. And I talked about this in a TikTok just to say like, so the moral of the story is don't try to fit in and be like pretty and perfect. Be a freaking weirdo, because no one wanted to talk to me when I was like trying to like fit in and be pretty.
When you were so hot.
But when I was being weird and didn't care what anyone thought and having fun, like then everyone wanted to talk to me. So just be a weirdo. It was kind of like the message of my TikTok. And it was just a silly little TikTok. Well, I guess my agent, he was like, what happened? Something awkward happened. And I was like, huh? I guess someone that had to do with like the Kids' Choice Awards. I don't know if it was someone at Nickelodeon or someone who ran the event or something. Someone called my agent to apologize.
Slime?
Mr. Slime. SpongeBob SquarePants called my agent.
SpongeBob?
And I guess he was just like, hey, I'm so sorry about that awkward situation on the carpet for Colleen. Like, we're so sorry. Is she okay? Like all this stuff.
What?
Right? I was like,
followed up on that.
But my agent was just like, oh, it's fine. I think she had fun. I don't know how he responded, but he didn't know what he was talking about. So he said to me, he's like, what happened? Like, what was awkward? And I was like, what? And then I realized he's like, I guess something you said on social media. I looked, but I didn't see anything. I was like, oh, no, someone didn't know my name on the carpet. I thought it was funny. Like, I didn't care. Like, there's no need. But I guess someone called my agent to apologize that happened. Mm. So now I feel super awkward because now like someone at Nickelodeon or Kids Choice Awards was like, saw that TikTok and was like, oh no, she's upset. Like I didn't care. I thought it was funny.
And like you said, like their job is like really
So
hard.
hard. I don't expect
like,
any of them to know who
and
I
I wouldn't
am.
expect anyone to
No
know me.
way.
Like, and I'm sure you feel the same way.
Of
Like
course.
it's a whole uncomfortable, weird thing. Like if you're
Totally.
Yeah.
And I don't even think that like when the photographers were excited to see Miranda, I don't think it was because they were like, oh my God, it's Miranda Sings. I think it was because like, what a weirdo. I was on the red carpet in the ugliest outfit ever with a plastic Target bag, bedazzled, making the craziest faces and poses ever. And they're just watching people do the same pose, same type of outfits for hours and hours. And finally something weird and different and bizarre is on the carpet. Like that's way more fun and interesting to shoot. So I think they were just excited to like shoot something different or talk to someone different.
Yeah. Maybe.
But anyway.
No, you're the opposite. Like whatever your version of like quote unquote celebrity is, like you're the opposite of like, don't you know who I am? Like you're the,
oh my God,
you're the complete opposite.
I think no one knows who I am. But anyway,
I don't even know who you are.
You know who I know?
Apparently.
You know who I know? BetterHelp. Let's talk about it.
They better help.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey, Lovey.
Whoa, you really hit that P.
I love a good P. Lovey.
God.
Can you tell me a time you've learned something new about yourself? Has that ever happened to you?
Just broadly or like in therapy?
Either.
Yes.
What was it? What was that experience like for you?
Did
it change your life?
I'm glad I had someone to talk to about it. You know what I mean? Change is hard.
Change is very hard.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard.
And self-realization also is hard. And it's good to have like, you know, a sounding board. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
When you're going through those kind of moments.
Yeah, it's super hard to like, you know, get to know yourself in a way. Like you have this idea of yourself, but then when you learn something about yourself, like, whoa, is that what I'm really like? That's kind of weird.
Yeah. I want to say it out. I want to talk it through with someone who's not necessarily
me.
Right.
Well, getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. You know, I feel like the older you get, the more that you learn and change and grow. Like, it's not like you get to a point where you're like, I figured it out. I feel like it gets more confusing and
feel
more
like
hard.
I'm just slowly figuring it out less.
I know.
And needing more and more help, as it were, as time goes on.
Right. And therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk through things. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. I've benefited from therapy so much over the years. I've learned so much about myself. Some things I wanted to know and helped me to grow, and some things I didn't want to know, but still helped me to grow.
Right.
You know, there's a lot that can happen in therapy. I've learned how to be a better communicator, a better listener. I've learned how to go through life and manage problems with the brain that I have. And I'm very grateful for my therapy experience. And I always recommend therapy to people. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/relaxwithme today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/relaxwithme. BetterHelp.com/relaxwithme. Hey, Lovey.
That's me. You addressed me as Lovey, so I
wanted to bring something
respond. Up. Yes.
So like a week ago-ish in my vlogs, I was talking about how Beauty and the Beast was my favorite childhood movie or Disney movie. And how I realized as an adult after seeing a live performance of it, how the story's kind of like, not that great.
I was sitting there with you when you did it. Yeah.
I know you were.
Okay. It seemed like you forgot.
But in this moment of recapping like the story of Beauty and the Beast and like how like I didn't like the story very much anymore, you revealed to me that you had never seen Beauty and the Beast.
No. Yeah.
Which is
There's a lot
shocking.
A lot of Disney movies I've never seen.
Because you always get on my case for not seeing any movies because I don't watch movies.
Yeah, you don't.
But I did watch a lot of Disney movies growing up. It might be the only movies I watched.
Cartoons.
They're still movies.
Those are like rides. They're not actual movies.
They are movies.
Well,
cartoons are movies.
Yeah. No, of course. Cartoons are definitely movies. There's some great cartoon movies, stop animation movies.
Literally the best cartoon movies are Disney movies.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've talked about like Brave Little Toaster. I feel like was my favorite as a kid. I don't think that's a Disney one.
I don't think so either. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because it shocked me.
What?
That you have not seen like one of the most iconic Disney cartoon movies. And
You
I'm
literally
like,
knew
wait,
nothing even about the story. No.
have I even ever... Do I even know which Disney movies you've seen? Because like,
No.
these are the only movies that I've seen. Like are
Right.
Disney movies and like musicals, movie musicals.
No,
you
you've
know?
never quizzed me on my
So-
Disney movie knowledge, I don't think.
Now I'm just curious. Because we didn't talk about it further than that. I was shocked that you've never seen Beauty and the Beast, my favorite Disney cartoon. So have you seen... Now I just need to know.
Well, I know he like kidnaps
What was your favorite... Kidnaps?
the girl,
Who
right?
kidnaps?
In Beauty and the Beast.
He doesn't kidnap her. He takes her as his prisoner.
Well, I guess that how, well, sure.
So now I just need to know.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you my favorite Disney cartoons.
Okay.
And you tell me if you've seen them. This is not my current favorite. It's just like my favorite from childhood. I don't know what my current favorites are because I don't watch movies anymore. But
Okay.
as a kid, Beauty and the Beast was my number one.
No.
Never seen it.
Uh-uh.
That's crazy.
And didn't even know the basic plot points until you explained it to me the other night.
Wild. Okay.
Extreme.
Little Mermaid.
Seen The Little Mermaid? Yeah.
You have?
Yes.
Do you remember the whole thing?
That was like a really big one.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, the prince was named Erik. It was interesting to me because we had the same, something in common. I think it was spelled with a C. Yeah. And, you know,
What?
Ariel was attractive.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Ariel's very pretty.
So it was a watchable movie to me. And also like the Ursula character was great.
So great.
Sebastian.
You remember the fish's name?
Flounder. Look at me go.
You know them all. You know Little Mermaid.
Robin Williams is that in that one?
No, he was
that's
not.
Aladdin.
Yeah.
But it was the music is good in
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Which Aladdin my third probably favorite. Have you seen Aladdin?
Aladdin is like probably the other one that I have seen.
Okay.
Yes,
So those are my top three probably. If I had to go 4 and 5,
but I've probably only seen them like once or twice each. You know what I mean? Like bare minimum.
Yeah. I liked.
I never, as a kid, was never like, can we watch that movie again?
Right.
Never went through a phase like how like our kid would go through phases of things like never dressed up as Halloween. Never any, like, you know, just kind of saw the movie once. Was like, yeah,
Cinderella.
no,
You haven't seen Cinderella?
not really. No. I couldn't tell you.
So you don't know Gus Gus?
Is that what why our cat's named that?
A big part of it.
Is it a mouse?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Gus Gus.
Why is there a mouse in that? What was that mouse doing?
Because she can talk to animals, Cinderella.
Cinderella can talk to animals?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, and the animals
Cinderella
love
can
her.
talk to animals?
Yes.
I thought that was Snow White that talked to animals.
Snow White can't talk to animals.
Why can they all talk to
Cinderella
animals?
talks to birds, but there's birds and mice. I haven't seen it in a long
She
time.
talks to birds, but there's birds and mice. You just said that so.
There's a great line in
wildly
Into the
insane.
Woods, where Little Red, like Cinderella's talking to the birds, and Little Red goes, "You can talk to birds," and it's like the funniest. The way it happens in the original is so
Because she mostly talks to
freaking funny.
birds.
Cinderella,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
she talks to birds
just birds.
and mice.
And-
she
and-
talks to animals. I don't know, her friends. She likes
Name
animals.
other animals that she's friends with.
I don't remember. I haven't seen Cinderella since I was a little girl.
I know there's like a glass slipper.
Mm-hmm.
Something turns into a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Horse-drawn carriage. Okay, so now I'm just gonna list other movies. So,
Okay.
have you seen Pocahontas?
No.
Have you seen Sleeping Beauty?
No.
Have you seen Pinocchio?
I think I've seen Pinocchio.
Dumbo?
Dumbo, I remember like the pink elephant thing. It was like weird, but I don't remember it. Again, these were not repeat watchers for me. They were like, I'm not gonna, because this in my time, this is when they were like bootleg recordings off of TV into a VCR player. So they were like old VHSs, and these were not the ones these were the ones that were recorded over. I would record over these with like,
You would record over Disney cartoons?
yeah, with like Ninja Turtle movies or Short Circuit or Harry and the Hendersons.
Get a life.
Do you know these movies that I'm referencing?
No.
Do you know Harry and the Hendersons?
Never heard
Do you
of
know
that.
Short Circuit?
No.
These are the things that Brave Little Toaster. These are the things that I would, as a little kid, I liked. Animation was fine, but I liked kind of like more dramatic, kind of like live action movies, even still. Yeah.
Well-
keep going. Yeah, keep going.
What was your favorite Disney movie then, as a kid? Lion King?
No.
I didn't like Lion King, honestly.
Didn't like Lion King.
Jungle Book?
Jungle Book was fine, but no.
You didn't. So Little Mermaid, I guess, was your favorite. It's the only one you've been enthusiastic about.
No, I don't think so. I think I said with that Robin one with the fox that wasn't Disney.
Robin Hood is Disney.
Yeah, I liked Alice in
Alice in
Wonderland.
Was Fox and the Hound. Was that Disney?
Was Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah,
that was like a Disney cartoon, right?
That's great.
I liked that one. But I don't think I even had like a favorite. Like if you ask me now, my favorite Disney product is WALL-E. Mm-hmm. You know?
And that's probably, this is going to make people so mad.
Why?
It's, I think, my least favorite Pixar movie.
Is WALL-E?
Yeah.
And it's upsetting to me, like, because you're like, get so excited to go to Disneyland and then we go and there's no WALL-E stuff anywhere.
Everyone loves WALL-E, I think.
I know, but it's not anywhere and it's not a ride. I feel like it's literally like, there's kind of like a ride in the movie where the people are all on like the people mover things.
Depressing.
It's very depressing. Yeah, but it's real.
I think that's why, because of course, but I think that's why Disney is like, we can't put this in the happiest place on earth.
Is Up a Disney movie?
Mm-hmm. Very depressing beginning of
but
that movie.
There's no up. It's just, we love making these sad movies to pull
Pixar's
people's
pretty good
heartstrings.
at that.
Oh, they're great at that. But
Yeah.
then they don't involve it in like the land. You know,
I think it's expensive. I mean, there's a Cars Land. That's Pixar, isn't it?
I'm trying to think. So I'm
There used to be
imagining
a
myself
Bugs Land, and then that went away.
For A Bug's Life.
Mm-hmm.
That one was okay. I'm trying to picture myself at Disneyland, and I'm picturing all the rides, and I'm like, did I even like any of these movies that any of these rides are about? Because I didn't like Pirates of the Caribbean.
But that was a ride before it was a movie.
It's fun nostalgia, but not for me because I grew up on the East Coast, so I didn't even have
that was
in
Flynn's
the Northeast.
favorite ride.
I know, that's so funny. But yeah, there's no like, I mean, name anything there. Like, and I'm like,
The Star Wars things?
Star Wars. I did like Star Wars as a kid. Like I liked the original movies when I was a kid. I did those. This is again talking about like live action things on VHS that I would watch. I would watch the Star Wars movies. So it's kind of fun. But it seems like contemporary Star Wars. Like there's no like Ewok village there. It's not like Luke and doing his thing. You know, it's like the modern day Star Wars. It's like the newer movies is like the land there. It's not like, so there's no like nostalgia for me in that. It's like the newer ones.
Let's think. We went on Dumbo. I didn't like Dumbo as a kid. There's Alice in Wonderland was my favorite ride growing up because I loved Alice in Wonderland.
Do they have a ride there?
Oh yeah, it's great.
I've never done that. I don't know.
Peter Pan, which we went on and I felt very uncomfortable on. And I think they need to change that ride.
Didn't do that. We did the Winnie the Pooh one. I didn't even know that was a Disney property.
Winnie the Pooh?
But I did like the Winnie the Pooh
know?
books when I was a kid.
But that's Disney?
No, I like that kind of animation, like how it's kind of like lagging and like whatever. And whoever does the Winnie the Pooh, those voice actors are incredible.
Yeah.
Like that was.
Oh, he's great. The guy who does Winnie the Pooh, I saw TikTok of him doing like 50 different.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Disney
I'm
characters.
forgetting the name. This person is very
iconic,
famous.
yeah.
Why can't I think?
I don't know, but
name?
that TikTok was I saw his TikTok of him doing so many different voices, Disney voices, that I was like, he blew my mind. He's so talented.
Now it's just like Chris Pratt doing like literally every character.
Well, he just does Mario, isn't he doing Mario?
I think it's like every animated. I don't know. It seems to me.
So I'm trying to think of other rides at Disney that we went on. I don't remember. They're all Incredicoaster and The Incredibles. That's a great Disney movie.
Never seen The Incredibles.
What?
Never seen it.
This is blowing my mind.
What else?
Crazy.
Are there more?
We went on, Guardians of the Galaxy, but I haven't seen that. We went on, excuse me. I mean, there's a lot of modern movies that I think are great. Like, I think Frozen is incredible.
Never seen it.
I think, you haven't seen Frozen?
No.
I guess these are princess movies and like maybe didn't interest you growing up.
No problem with that. Like, and if like one of our kids is into Frozen movies, I'll watch with them. You know what I mean? I'll get into it.
Yeah.
Take them to Frozen on Ice.
Of course.
Sure, that exists.
Yeah, like our kids are super into Miss Rachel right now. We are Miss Rachel stans in this house.
Yeah, if she's touring, like I'll take them.
Oh my God. She should do that. I would pay
Arenas.
so much money.
Arenas.
She would sell out the world. She could sell.
She would need to do like a whole week at Madison Square Garden.
More than that. I mean, there's no one more famous
Just
than
to
Miss
see
Rachel.
Maisie going
Oh my God. Maisie would
like that.
lose her mind. Can you imagine?
I was playing that song, I'm So Happy, on piano today for them. And they were
losing their mind.
Yeah, they were. That's like I was all of a sudden Bruce Springsteen to my kids. It was great.
Oh, I love Miss Rachel.
So good.
Anyway, I don't know. That probably was not interesting to anyone. I was just so fascinated by the fact that Erik did not know.
I'm actually interested because I'm like, wow, I don't know anything about. I don't think I'm not a Disney person. I don't think. I think growing up in the Northeast, it not being a part of like any sort of nostalgia.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is like, I hate being happy. I hate being happy.
Right.
I hate happiness.
But I don't really get it. And I know that there's this whole like Disney adult community, but like I don't understand Disney adultism. And I know there's a lot of people that I like and love that are so into it.
Like me.
Yeah, you.
My brother.
Your I've never seeing your brother at Disneyland versus like, it's crazy. Like how, and you too, like it's like you're so like the endorphins that kick in your brain. But I think that's tied into like growing up around it or something.
Yeah.
It must be. I think it has to be.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like I can't say the same about, there was a park called Dorney Park in New Jersey where I grew up. That was like a bootleg Six Flags. Yeah, there's no, you know what I mean? They're not making movies and there's no nostalgia there.
I think
and there's
Disney's
also
so magical.
It's like, yeah.
Come on, you can't tell me that.
I know, but I'm saying I missed the boat. I understand how it can be for you if you grew up with it.
No, but
it was like this passion thing when you were a little kid and your dad took you there when you were a little kid, but I didn't have that.
But listen.
And so it's honestly just kind of a bunch of junk.
You have kids. No, because you cannot look me in the face and say that when we took Flynn on his first ride, soaring over the world, and his face going on that ride for the first time was not one of the most magical moments of your life.
Sure, but we're lucky enough to have taken our son already in his very short 4 years of life. We've taken him to both Disney World and Disneyland. And the first one in Florida, he literally his favorite thing was was like a puddle in the mud, and he just kind of slept, or was very little. And then he slept through the fireworks, man. He slept through the fireworks at the end. He
loved
I don't know
that first ride.
I mean, I don't know that
he loved Pirates. He loved the Cars ride. You can't tell me that it wasn't magical to watch him on those rides.
It was magical to watch him on the Cars ride, but he's not even into like, he loved cars and trucks so much that I kind of pushed Lightning McQueen on him and Cars. And he kind of, he's a car guy. He memory in the world. He doesn't even like cars.
You have the worst memory in the world. He was having the best day. It was
put on Cars right now. He'd be like, no,
I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about him at Disneyland. How excited and happy and magical it was to go to Disneyland and see through his eyes. He was having
there were moments.
A magical time. What is wrong? But there was always some
moments where he was like, nah.
No, there weren't. He loved it.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of yourself.
Well, yeah, I am.
I thought it was magical.
It was magical.
You don't have to think it's magical.
No, and the Cars ride, yes, was magical. And I know
the first time he went on Soarin', I have video proof of how magical that was.
That was like really incredible. So like maybe now I will have to become a Disney adult because by proxy of my children, because like now I am kind of growing up with them in Southern California, and maybe they will have this nostalgia for it because their mother loves it so much, and we're going to take them, I assume, more in the future. And maybe I will learn to love it in a whole new way. I'm just saying I didn't have it growing up. No, I get that. I didn't see a lot of the movies, and the park has a lot to do with the movies.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I love it.
And people. There's lots of people there. Love.
There are lots of people.
People, meh.
Yeah, I get it. Well, anyway, that's the end of the episode, guys. I need to go have a coughing attack. I'm just like dying with these tickles. I'm holding it. I'm in pain.
It didn't seem like you were holding it in.
I know. I'm trying. Okay. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully next week I'm not coughing in your faces. I'm sorry if that was really obnoxious the whole episode.
We tried.
But we'll see you next week, guys. Or I'll see you this weekend in the Carolinas if you're coming.
If you're coming too?
The Carolinas.
The north or the south?
The north or the south of the Carolinas. Okay, bye.
Right.
You can relax. Colleen and Erik have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home. But now we have big microphones. So you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.